In a quiet region near a slow river lived a young researcher named Maya. Her research was about how to recycle waste, reduce pollution, and find a range of new ways to rid the town of dirty water. Maya lived in a small room with an old roof that leaked when it rained. Every morning she would rise early, eat a little rice, and read her notes. Reading was her favorite habit. She would revise her ideas again and again until they felt right. People often rejected her work. "It is not realistic," they would say. Some were even rude. But Maya refused to give up. She would remind herself, "I must remain strong and rely only on my own effort." She did not let others' reaction control her. Recently, things began to change. One day, she received a letter. A famous reporter wanted to review her project and make a recording for the radio. Maya felt great relief. This was the reason she had worked so hard for so many years. Before the interview, she could not relax. She tried to recall every important point and kept a short reference list in her hand. During the meeting, she spoke with respect and a calm, reliable voice. "We must take responsibility," she said. "If we reject change, reality will never improve. The root of the problem is that people rarely resist old, lazy habits." Her words reached thousands of people. A reader replied to the report, and many began to respond and react with support. A big company decided to rent her a proper lab, replace her broken tools, and reward her with the resources she needed to continue. They even gave her a small robot to help with the hard, repeated work. But success was not always smooth. The new regulation in her town made her request many permissions, and the requirements were strict. Sometimes she felt regret and wanted to quit. Yet every time, she would return to her desk, roll up her sleeves, and start again. Slowly, her reputation grew. People started to recognize her in the street. A school asked her to play the role of a teacher and recommend good habits to the children. She told them a simple recipe for success: hard work, patience, and never being afraid to repeat your effort. Maya realized something important. Real success is rare, and it does not come rapidly or relatively easily. But if you respect your dream, regard your work seriously, and never regret taking a risk, the result will surely rise. Years later, when she finally chose to retire, she sat on the rough rock by the river and smiled. Around her neck hung a simple ring her mother once gave her. The reality had finally begun to reflect her hard work, and that, she felt, was the greatest reward of all.